Hey, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? This is Deonte Burden, host of Change the Lives. Hey, I know it's late, and I want to do a quick live feed. Been super busy. Just to go over a subject that kind of touched me earlier this week, and that being pride and ego. A quick reminder, everybody, we won't have a show on Change the Lives this week. So this Thursday, September 3rd at 8 p.m., we won't have a show for Change the Lives, but we will be on my other YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, where we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and real estate investing. Have a great show planned for you guys on Mr. Short Dollar. We'll be discussing three levels of entrepreneurship, kind of give a in-depth explanation on the three levels of entrepreneurship, the way I see it, the pros and cons, how to assess yourself to see which one of those pillars that you fall into. We're going to be a great show. So make sure if you haven't, you subscribe to Mr. Short Dollar. Then from that point, look at all the videos. I think I'm like at 60, 80 videos on Mr. Short Dollar. And but again, there'll be the dollar hour. There'll be my second edition of the dollar hour. And I'm thinking right now I'm going to be rotating every Thursday between Change the Lives and Mr. Short Dollar. So again, this is the second edition of the dollar hour. Again, we'll be discussing the three levels of entrepreneurships. That'll be this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Mr. Short Dollars, a YouTube channel, and the show is the Dollar Hour. Well, again, we'll be discussing the three levels of entrepreneurship. So make sure you go into Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube, pull that search up, subscribe to the channel. Got tons of great videos where we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, real estate, and everything. So take advantage of it, and make sure you tune in tomorrow at Thursday night. Again, there'll be no show on Change Their Lives. But to go into the nice feed, we're talking about ego and pride. I made a short video earlier in regards to one of me and my sons having a discussion by one of his friends was saying he didn't work for he was in a bad situation, but he was very adamant that he didn't want to work certain jobs, he didn't want to work for certain wages. He felt that that was just kind of somewhat beneath him. He felt like he had enough credentials and everything to be able to do more, and he shouldn't have to settle for it. And my son kept saying he has so much pride. And that's what me and my son just kind of clashed on that. And I was just like, well, that's not necessarily, fall under pride. Because I always learned a long time ago, a man with our options, the man got to settle. And a lot of times people can feel like they're doing things that's beneath them, but if you have the option to not do those kind of things, you wouldn't be doing them. So sometimes, when you feel like you can be able to do certain things, you bring a certain value or certain skill set to the table. If you're the only person in the galaxy sees that, I think they probably don't exist outside of your dreams. So I think a lot of times people don't want to come to that little harsh reality of doing that, and they get pride confused with we look at what we call ego. Pride is, when you feeling good about your personal achievements, the things that you've done well in life, you pushing yourself to make those achievements, you pushing yourself to set certain standards. That's pride. When we look at ego is your perception of how you feel on yourself, right? What you feel you are. You feel like you're better than something. You feel like you look a little way. That's where your ego comes in. Your pride will push you to get yourself out of an adverse situation. Your pride will push you to get yourself in a successful position. Because again, your pride, because of how you feel about how you want to set those personal achievements because you can, your pride will not let you miss out on opportunities to better yourself. If that makes sense. And that's why a lot of times people get that confused where they got too much pride. Pride won't let them do that. That's not pride. That's just ego. Because pride will make you do better to get yourself in a better situation. But ego will cripple you because you're always feeling a certain way that you can and can't do certain things. And I think that a lot of people, again, I will state this again. If you really feel that way, if you really feel that you have a certain amount of value, you have a certain amount of equity, or people feel like, okay, that, they're worth a certain amount of money, they're worth a certain amount of effort, you feel like you shouldn't be involved with something, I think something will come to you to actually validate that. So if you don't have job opportunities, if you don't have business opportunities, if you don't have friends or women that come to you to validate that, again, it's probably not true. Okay. It's good to feel, great about yourself, and I want everyone to have great high self-esteem and feeling good about themselves. But we still got something called reality, and no matter how much you try to fight it, that is something you're gonna have to deal with. So I kind of just want people to get a better understanding when we start talking about pride and ego, um, because so often people talk about pride and ego like, hey, I got that, that pride is gonna make them not try to do something, anything like that. But that's not your pride. Your pride is gonna make you do what you don't want to do to get where you want to be. It will. Your pride will do that. Your pride will push you to do things that you don't normally do. Stay up late. Don't quit. Do extra push-ups. Study hard for that exam. Go knock on doors when you feel very, very uncomfortable. Anybody in the neighborhood, you got to sell this product to get um, to put food on your table. When you're sitting there, you're trying to get this business off the ground, and every time you try to solicit someone, everybody's turning their head looking at you crazy and stuff like that. And the thing that's pushing you is pride. But ego will sit here and like just have you right there stuck with nothing to do. So I hope I gave a good explanation about and a definition on both of those between pride and ego. And again, so the next time you're talking about someone's pride or even your personal self, use that as a time to motivate and push yourself to greatness. Okay, don't let your ego overwhelm you where you're just going to be just sitting there all the time, just stuck where nothing just happened, whatever, and you just got this false insecurity in your mind that you're above certain situations or you're better than certain things. Okay, um, hope they got to help you guys. Want to give a couple quick reminders. You guys already talked about the show. Not going to be going Thursday at 8 p.m. We're going to be looking at the dollar hour on Mr. Short Dollar. Make sure you scroll down. You'll see the link to the email list. Make sure you join the email list where I can keep you guys abreast with our newsletters, let you know different events, different products that come up. So make sure you hit the link to the on the email list. Also keep in mind, since April of this year, April 2020, I'll be giving out free 10-minute advice sessions. You guys know I'm an accountant by profession. My main company, Majestic Business Services, where we're a one-stop shop for small business, where we do bookkeeping, tax prep, payroll, and consulting for small businesses. Um, been giving that out. I had stopped at the end of July, giving those free 10-minute sessions for business advice. We started back up mid-August, so please take advantage of those free business advice sessions that we give on there. Again, all links are at the bottom. I also did one of my another item where I'm giving out free. A lot of people have been missed out on opportunities. So I put one of my videos in regards to stopping procrastination. You have issues with putting things off, forgetting about it, no sense of urgency when you know you need to have some kind of urgency about things. Hit on that link about stopping procrastination. That's a great video to give you my blueprint of what you need to do to excuse me, don't be halted up with certain subjects and everything. So make sure you hit that link in regards to uh, how to stop procrastination. Okay. Also, most importantly, this is a very, very important year, guys. It's an election year. I'm not going to get into who you should vote for, who you should not vote for, but I will push you to the fuss. Make sure you get your ass out there and go vote. Okay. Please go out there and vote. There are a lot of people that made a lot of youth sacrifices, especially with their lives, to give people, especially African Americans, the opportunity to vote. This is the perfect time for you to go out there and vote, take advantage of our democracy. Again, a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices for it. Everybody got different ideas in regards to who they want to vote for, what president should be doing, and everything. But also take the advantage where we're going to vote. Challenge yourself to learn a lot about civics. A lot of times when I hear people talking about what certain presidents did or didn't or can and can't do, they really don't understand some of the tasks that they're crying about, the things that maybe should be done by their local city councilman, their mayor, their state congressman, and I'm talking, and even the federal country. There may be some things that their state senators should have been doing that has nothing to do on a federal level. So I just want everybody to kind of challenge themselves to learn basic civics in regards to your local being city or your county, state, and federal government, and understand the different responsibilities that each different people at different levels have. Because again, too many times I heard too many people complaining about what this president did or this what they do and everything, because they always throwing Barack Obama. He didn't do anything with black folks. But a lot of times when I ask people what didn't he do, they're bringing up things that probably that damn county commissioner probably should have taken care of, or that state representative at the state level, not even at the federal level, should have been doing. So I just think if people are more informed of how the process goes and just basic civics, people will be a lot more active and understanding what's going on. So please, 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 please get out there and vote. Hey, again, this is Deonte Burden, host of Change the Lives. I appreciate every one of you guys that tuned in. Make sure again, check out Mr. Short Dollar tomorrow, Thursday, September 3rd at 8 p.m. We'll be talking about the 3 levels of entrepreneurship. Join the email list. Make sure you take advantage of the free business advice and everything. And remember, know the difference between ego and pride. That pride gonna push you somewhere, but that ego is always gonna keep you handcuffed and just sitting right there waiting on whatever. Okay? Take care of yourself. Keep looking at the videos, subscribe to the channel, and tell everybody about us. Take care, guys.